This is TomSnakeTV.com.
Hey, and welcome to Question of the Day, the hottest new show on the web. So basically, we're going to get straight into things. I'm your host, Lucky, and of course, I have to bring a wonderful cast and co-hosts with me. And starting to my left, we have the lovely India.
Hello, hello.
And to my right, of course, the lovely Steph.
Hello.
And rounding about, it wouldn't be a show without Mr. Omega himself.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let's get it.
So people, everyone wants to know, what is this show about? So we're going to basically tell you. Question of the day, we're going to ask a simple question. One little simple question, and that'll be the question of the day. And we're all going to talk about it. So make sure you tune in to our show because it's going to be hot. So starting things off today, our question of the day is this. If your mate ended up in a coma, how long would you wait before you started dating again for them to come out? Would you wait till they come out to see, or would you just start dating? So that is our question of the day. What would you do? So I'm just going to open up the floor, and we're going to start with Stephanie first.
Steph, go! Steph, go!
What would you do, Steph?
So if they're in a coma, I'll probably wait, probably like a year, maybe. It depends on how severe it is. Like, were they shot, or are they just like?
They're just in a coma.
Like for what?
They could have been in a car accident.
Probably like a year.
Only a year.
So it just depends on the circumstances.
Your jail years or?
Like a year, that's a long time to like put your life on hold because they probably after a year, like you're probably about to die. That's even probably extensive. That's a long time to wait. You don't think so?
Yeah. A year is a long time to wait, but I mean.
From a male perspective, what would you, like, how would you operate? Meaning, like, if you would date and actually take it to the next level with a woman, because I know males, y'all know y'all need is a little different from us females.
I mean, honestly,
Just saying.
from a male perspective, and then from, the male that I am perspective.
Wait.
What would you do? Omega, say it.
I would probably, I don't know, what I would do, but I'm saying, I would probably crash something, but I wouldn't get into.
But how long would you wait?
How long would you wait? That is, adultery. So how long would you take before you commit adultery?
It just depends on how bad the need was.
But how long? How long?
She said honest.
Couple hours.
Couple hours.
I give it, on some honest, I'll probably give it 2 or 3 months. Just so it'll soften.
Dang.
Wow.
Your gunshot wounds don't even heal that quick. That's crazy.
I didn't give a comment, and the only reason I didn't because I love, long and hard, and I probably would wait. I don't know, even after death. If he, decides to die, I probably
decides to die. Like you choose to die. If he decides to die.
If it happens, I still probably will wait.
So you gonna bring him back?
See, I said a year.
A year or two, because it might be a year in a coma, and then you might grieve for a year, and then then I might start because you're still gonna be hurt. You still as a person, I still.
So look.
If he was my husband,
he want to be your husband.
If I was your husband, right, and you was in a coma, I'll be trying to have sex with you while you was in a coma. Fuck it.
This is the same. You probably had sex with one of those dogs.
He
probably is behind. He made it. He made one of the dogs.
Like you said, you didn't want me to
right.
Like you in a coma, you might wake up out that motherfucker.
So Lucky, how long would you wait?
Interesting question. How long would I wait? Honestly, I say at least 6 months. I am male, so I have to take it for what it is.
He really meant 6 months in dog years.
No, I mean 6 months. 6 months, and then I'm a slide.
So you can't go 6 months without sex?
It's hard going a month.
Lucky.
But see, everybody. Never mind.
But 6 months. But we talking about a spouse, so I'm gonna say at least 6 months. But
For your spouse?
6 months. I just 6
You
months.
you should be too sad to even
I'm gonna be
Think
sad for
about
6
doing
months.
anything else. That's what I'm
Thank you. That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Right,
Right, exactly.
That's when
A lot
I
of
posed
times-
and then I said a comment. I said the male need, and that's what I
A lot
said
of
because
times- but see, in
they
these
feel like that's a
situations,
need. Versus
sometimes-
women, we can go. I've been
But see,
years. You know.
But you got to think though too. What if during that whole time you going back and forth up to the hospital, and this nurse that's been up there every time that you up there, she flirting with you, and
So,
you not.
you don't
You
go to the
hold
doctor.
on. You not paying attention to her flirting with you, but you just there grieving or whatever, and she flirting, and you don't catch it, and then one day. You just feeling some kind of way, and you're like, oh shit.
And then you
she
take-
flirting.
you
and
go
then
home.
You do it, and then what if you just do it? And it's not like it wasn't even an option available to you when you started your day, and then it happened.
See, that's the thing. I don't let things happen. If I'm married and there's somebody flirting, I'm gonna make sure they know I am married
in the
until my
coma.
husband passes or something else, and I
Right.
grieve. Then we can date.
And my husband is in a coma. Why are you even leave me
Because
alone?
you know how these little flippies are.
No, I'm talking about
Now
me.
you know you getting
Yeah,
extra
like,
food. You know you getting extra food in the hospital room.
It don't matter.
no, nobody
You know
wants
what
none
I'm
of
saying?
that.
Nothing
That's
comes,
what
nothing
you
comes
need.
between. I feel like that bond of a husband and wife. I don't care if you get extra food. I don't care what you do.
Right.
I don't care what you doing. I don't care if you visit
Well-
the strip clubs. Don't nothing matter. So
It's
Just
it's
saying.
one of it's. I think it's one of them situations. Of course, you have both perspectives. No, actually, you have three perspectives because you have the male perspective, you have the female perspective, then you have, of course, Omega's perspective. 'Cause-
yeah,
But-
you know, because he's an alien. So
but but honestly, being a male, it's I ain't gonna say all, but being a male is kind of hard.
but
So-
what? I want
But wait, so and then in that case, so if
I mean, I would actually give it
if
a
you're
shot.
with your wife, let's say she's not in a coma, and you guys are feuding for whatever reason, and she is holding out. You
'Cause that does happen.
that
That's
gives
common.
you think that gives you the right for if she does that, let's say for whatever reason she goes 6 months denying you of sex,
6 months.
and you think then that's okay for you to
It's
commit
that- it's
adultery?
If we argue for 6 months, we hit it for
No,
Yeah.
no, you're not.
I mean,
But
in relationships,
Marriage
you
is
go through
work.
things.
Hold on.
You go through things
Y'all
like
need
that.
Omega opinion on
and
that
if you take the first out because somebody flirt with you or give you food or
not
do
the
anything
first
like
out.
that,
No,
then
that ain't the
Not
first
the
6
first
months.
out.
That ain't the first
I'm
out.
saying, like the whole time they have been. I said that the whole time they have been flirting, but you didn't recognize that they was flirting.
Even when I
But
do.
even with the sex in a relationship, even in a regular relationship, not married, you go 6-7 days without doing it. It's weird. You know what I mean?
no, it's not.
It's not.
No,
Oh,
No,
man.
it's really not.
no. Especially when you have more than a connection of a sexual
Connection,
with that
especially
person.
if you're dating and you're like celibate,
Yeah.
then you don't have
Yeah.
sex at all. Which
I salute anybody that can do that.
Who? Wait, what?
I salute anybody that can do that.
But you can't do that.
Shit.
6 months.
The only time I went celibate was when I was
not
in
even a
jail.
long time.
Well, then you went gay, right?
I mean, I couldn't get
Love
to
it.
you.
Ready.
That was a good one.
I said 6 months.
I said
That's
2 or
not
3.
long. That's,
And
but are either of you married?
No.
Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Lucky's been married.
Lucky's been married.
Why do I know that though?
And then, but you're no longer married, right?
No, I'm not allowed.
Is it for reasons for infidelity?
No, I've never cheated.
Oh, okay.
I was faithful.
You I didn't do it.
She had the lock, she had the key,
I didn't want
and
to pull
I
the-
gave it to her. She didn't let me
I
have
was
it back.
single. I mean, I was.
But even I say as a single person that hasn't been married, like I would even give like if I had a girlfriend and the girlfriend got sick or got in a coma or something, like I wouldn't just cheat like off top, but eventually question would come up like, damn, I need to bust.
That's.
You can do it yourself.
I mean, but
That
who
is
wants
very
to
true.
sit there and do
But
that?
I feel
But
like
I'm about about to die and you worried about
I
ejaculating.
feel like that's how men, that's
No.
boys maybe.
I'm just saying, you can say boys all day, but I'm saying like on some honest, really like real honest, brutal. You can say, boy, but a man need that water.
He needs that water.
See, I'm like women.
It's like
Y'all,
life.
women, y'all can pleasure yourself and be good.
You can too.
No,
Yes, you
Not
can.
the
It doesn't work.
same.
It ain't the same.
It's not the
Come
same.
on.
as
It's
a
not the
woman.
same. It's not the same, but
It's most
you still
definitely
can do
the
it.
same. You
It's
know,
nowhere. It's not even a.
I take a shower
replacement.
and don't get myself excited. So how can I just sit there and
See, what I've learned is there's training.
It's self-control.
I've trained myself so many times. I've disciplined and controlled myself. When you're, and especially if you're
But you're
married,
different.
you don't ever want to like jeopardize your marriage for something so small, just because you can't, control your sexual desires or anything like that. You're going to have people flirt with you. You're going to have things happen because that's life. And,
You're going to find people attractive.
And yeah,
Right.
But that little out that you get, and you will go and like cheat or do anything.
Because
What
of
if it
that.
helped you
It-
out?
it-
But see,
it's not worth
But what if it helped you out?
But I'm gonna
Not
flip
worth
the
it.
script a little bit, because if I was in a coma and my wife,
You better wait till I die. You better wait till I'm either in heaven or hell.
But I'm saying,
you better
I'm gonna
wait.
flip the script, because if I was in a coma and my wife was there for, if she stepped out after 6 months, I wouldn't complain, because it's a situation she don't know if I'm coming back or not.
So what? So that's what I'm saying. When you say your vow, look, when you
Yeah, to death do you part.
right,
And
for sickness, for what? For what?
sickness and health.
Okay.
And all that, yeah.
And if I'm in a coma, I'm sick, right? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I give you that one.
That's a part of your. That's the whole point. Like if we're taking it to this level, we're marrying each other. Then it shouldn't be that easy for you to cheat. I mean, I know that.
And
it
I'm
is.
gonna say
year.
something. And
You
I'm gonna
said a
say
year.
That's a nice time.
A year now.
Because I'm probably gonna pull the plug.
A year.
I give her credit. A year
I'm
is a
gonna pull
lifetime.
A year is
because
a-
a year, because look, by this time I'm your spouse, so I make those decisions. So I'm probably gonna say we're gonna go ahead and pull the plug and lay them to rest.
So you just gonna kill him so you could.
A year is a long time to be in a coma.
That's a lifetime.
That's a long
She just
time
got-
to be in a
you know
coma.
what?
That is a long
Like
time.
I can't take it no
non-responsive.
more.
Like
I'm tired of watching
unless they're gradually making, like if at first, you know how you some people are in the coma and they can't move at all, but then they start seeing movement in their hands. If I gradually see you becoming better, then of course. But if you just like that for a year, I'm pulling the plug. So I don't know.
I was gonna make a comment. I totally forgot. But what I was gonna say is, to someone I love, I thought of another.
It's another one, right?
What I was gonna say, to someone I love, I don't feel like there's a reason why you should just automatically leave your spouse. Like, I don't think there's a reason. And then on top of that, once like you get in that grieving stage, it's hard to think about somebody else. You grieving and you gonna look at somebody else and like, and
Especially when it's your spouse,
your
husband or wife.
I don't know, because that's just
It's like death to me. It is death,
But-
Like,
Them sitting
But how
in a
long-
coma a year like death.
But how long do you grieve?
it's different for everybody.
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
person.
But that's just like normal breakups. Like some people take, like for me, I just need 3 days.
Omega moment. Hold on. People die every day, B.
See, no, he did not.
Oh,
no, he
God.
did not take this and make it very casual.
But
She ain't having it.
I ain't having it. No.
people die every day.
Please, whoever marry Omega, please, Lord.
He's not. Ain't nobody. Whoever marry him, I want to meet him because she probably.
He be having girls
Ah! He said, that was a good
She's just
one.
not allowed to wear the ring when we in public.
Ooh, y'all got a
I don't
secret
know what doll
arrangement.
he talking about, but it ain't this one.
Sound like
Okay?
Indian doll. He got a mantle with her. So.
I'm good, Omega. Thank you.
Me too.
I decline your offer. Sorry.
It does depend on the person though. Like everybody's different.
Yeah.
And then it could be like, say, it's so many different circumstances that you could add to it. Like, y'all just got into it the day before they went into the coma. You might cheat the next day, like, you know what, fuck that bitch. And then you wham, wham, wham. Or if y'all just,
Oh my God! Why do I? I need to.
Get some
I'm supposed to sit right there. I know. I'm like,
It
what?
just depends on the mood. Y'all might have done some groundbreaking stuff recently. Had some major developments in the relationship with whatever economically and home-wise, and then that might make you wait a little longer.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You go from a year. What if the year extended out to 3?
It doesn't matter.
Because I wouldn't. Me personally, I
Doesn't
don't think I
matter.
could just pull the plug. Like I let them keep them alive.
Have you ever seen Notebook? I know this is crazy.
Yeah, I love that movie.
And she had Alzheimer's, right? And
Right.
then she eventually died. But he waited up until death and died with her. That's
Right.
how committed he was to his
That
wife.
movie
That's a
make you
movie.
cry.
It don't.
The
no.
Notebook? You don't know?
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
movie.
chick flick.
And
You
no,
probably won't ever
it's
watch.
life. It's life. That was the whole point of
It's
the
really,
movie.
really sweet though.
But
Yeah.
It make you cry.
was it somebody's thoughts put on paper?
Like, how would you feel if you was married and your wife, he dead, put a plug, I'm out of here. And she's just
And they would have said, ma'am, no, he just broke
She
his
out there,
leg.
she-
Ma'am, he just broke his leg. Come back.
Okay, but let's take this in consideration as well. Because sometimes when people come out of comas, they don't even remember who they are. Or
And that
You have to help
So-
them.
Yeah.
Help me.
It's like I don't know if y'all don't
Y'all not getting married for the right reasons
No.
then.
right. They don't want to do the
No.
rehab and the work it takes to keep
That's
the marriage
right.
and be in the marriage and wait
Yes.
after the marriage. I'm just trying to figure out. Y'all still like stuck in that dating stage, like get her out of
it's
here.
like-
No,
Right.
No, it's the,
When you-
no, it's the real life. Because when you grieve, you still got to go to work. You still got to go get groceries. You still got to go get laundry.
Groceries?
Dish detergent, soap.
Groceries.
I'm just saying stuff for the house and everything that you
Groceries.
normally do while the person is in the hospital for your house, right?
But groceries though.
Y'all got kids. I'm just saying, yeah, groceries is next to rent. My house.
To death do us part.
Thank
so
you.
when they die,
But bring them
Then
Or
then
you part, or when
you
they
pray
pull,
about it
or
and
when
move
they
on
pull
because
they
there's
plug.
nothing you can do past
Right.
death. You know what I'm
if it's
saying?
my wife, I'm asking the doctor, what do we need to do so
To
I
kill
can,
her.
No, to give her
So
the
you
D.
can be a thought.
I'm
you
gonna give my
want
wife the D while she in the coma. I'm gonna try to wake her
Did
up.
Did I think I just heard it?
He said that.
Yeah. Why do you want to do?
I'm gonna ask
That's
her.
because
Oh my God. That is not a, it's not
he
a
got
need.
one of those dolls.
It's not a need. He
He's
got
had
one.
one
He
of
gonna
those
have
dolls.
one.
I'm
He
turning
said
away
he
from
gonna
it.
But
give
no,
her
I
the
don't think
D
it's
in the
the
coma.
greater need. I think that need is, I don't know about everybody else.
Like
but I
Dr.
think that
It's
mental-
yes, it's all about
mental.
self-control. Just like
I don't
Megan
have
Good's
self-control.
husband was celibate for more than 10 years. And you
Why
mean to
would
tell
you
me
wanna do that?
because he was
Why? I mean, why can't you?
I
He got
compliment
Megan.
him.
I mean,
That's the
People
bomb.
die every day, bitch.
That don't go with this. That don't go. That don't go. That don't have nothing to do.
no.
I compliment 10 years.
That is amazing. I love him
I mean,
now
because
just
it's
for that.
discipline and self-control.
But
I'm mental.
All right, you
If they
love
make
him.
10 months, I compliment them.
All right, you love him.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
husband in the coma, would you give him the?
Because look, like you said, life still has to go on. So where do you find time? Like, more than likely, people have children
Like,
with their spouse,
it could
right?
be like
I
on
got to
a
take the
grocery
kids
run.
to. No, but
seen
you.
this chick in the aisle.
Why are you thinking about that? I have to make it to the
It
store
seem like
to
you
back
don't
to the
have much
hospital.
self-control.
Right, you just all over the place.
You don't have much self-control. Because I could care less if it was Shamar Moore, which he's fine. Standing next to me and I'm married. I'm going to be like,
And your husband in the coma.
don't matter.
And he's sitting there all baby
matter.
oiled up.
See,
I'm not thinking about that with my
But see,
baby oil.
I have this strong theory that anybody cheats with the right person, the right time, the right situation.
My situation.
So it just
Wait,
is what
what?
it is.
You said what?
Rewind that back.
Anybody can end up cheating with the right person at the right time in the right situation.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
Because I've never met nobody that actually cheated.
I've never cheated
No.
before. Like you said, I've never cheated. No,
You just-
I don't. I think cheating is so stupid to me.
So do you?
Just leave. Just
Thank
leave.
you. Whoa.
Just leave.
But sometimes,
Exactly, just be
sometimes
single.
Yeah.
It ain't even about the situation. It just, like I said, the right person, the right time, right situation.
But why?
it
But
can
I
happen.
always, you don't want nobody to cheat on you, so you don't cheat on people,
Yeah.
Lucky.
No, I'm not saying that's the case. I'm
So
just
what do you
saying that
mean by
it
the
can
right?
happen.
It can't. Anything can happen. You
I've
can get hit by a
never,
bus.
I've never
You
met
never
somebody
know.
that cheated, and it might just be my situation, but cheated themselves in a better situation.
No,
I've never,
I ain't saying no. I ain't
cheaters
saying it's a
never
better.
win.
I ain't saying it's a better situation. I'm saying anybody can end up cheating with the right person at the right time.
Lucky, that's so weak. Duh. I mean, yeah.
But,
So
But
that's not
don't do
but
it. You can
9
cheat.
times out of 10, that never happens. They cheat, and then, I miss my wife. I want to be back with my wife.
Why
Why did
does
I do
it-
it?
Exactly.
Oh,
And they
No, but
never.
Why does it always seem like I'm the 1/10?
Cause
We the ones
It
here.
always happens.
you also don't have on black. So
What's black?
that's probably why. Cause everybody else do, except for you.
She said,
I'm
one, two.
Omega.
I'm not even gonna.
I just knew you was gonna say
Today.
something.
Well, we're gonna work
can
on your
tag me.
self-control.
She said, you want this, you got to get your self-control together.
If she want this, she gotta get an iPhone 5 at least.
If you want this,
She don't even have a 3.
I'm not relationship or dating if I still want my husband. Like I'm not. I mean, whoever I date is gonna get the short end of the stick, and that's really how it is. Seriously.
Okay, that's good. Then we
right.
have a year until you pull the plug.
Don't because you don't say it like that. Look. Because she like she said
364
death.
days.
No, and that is still until death because you're the spouse. You get to determine when the plug is pulled, right or wrong.
Yeah, you really
I
can.
agree.
I mean,
So I'm not gonna leave you on life support or in a coma for 5 years. You just real dead.
What if they come back in 5 years and 2 months and 3 days?
You going to meet the Lord by now? That's a long time.
That's a lot of insurance.
why can't you wait?
Right.
Omega.
Then I can't even afford to.
Omega, you could have waited those 5 years. You know.
No,
but you're
I'm gonna wait for them.
And then-
when they come out the coma, I'm
After
gonna be
you done,
single as hell.
after you done
How you
cheating.
know? Right.
They not
You gonna
gonna
be
know.
look. The doctor gonna be like, we was calling you to tell you your
Your
wife
man
woke
gonna
up,
have
and you
6
gonna be
babies.
doing it to the nurse
No.
down in room 321.
I'm gonna get there
Room
quick.
304.
Oh, good.
Hey, look,
job.
she gonna wake up like, let me smell your dick.
Oh man.
Only so.
I'm convinced
So-
the girls that was in his bed were strippers. I'm convinced.
No, they was. I think they were prostitutes on 10th Street.
No.
Definitely.
Oh
That
my
hair was
God.
like, and it was nappy.
Now just imagine, look,
Oh my goodness.
after me, do you think y'all hair would look like that when y'all was done?
Yeah, cause it would
No.
never be an after you.
No.
You gotta say that to India.
I'm sorry, Steph.
Yeah.
That's like sis, you know what I'm saying? But that's
But that's
Right.
Bay.
that's
Okay.
like,
That's,
she
Cool.
can get a ring.
he's saying he would.
Now, she don't want
he
no
said
ring if you gonna
he
cheat
wouldn't
on her 30
you.
minutes after she in the coma.
I'm getting her one out the machine with the quarters.
No, he said he wouldn't cheat
I'm
on
not
her in the coma.
interested,
He's
so-
doing it to her in the coma.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. You getting on the table.
So you good. You ain't got to worry about him cheating on you.
gonna
I'm
wait.
cool. I don't even want to be humped on in a coma by him.
Why not?
He in the coma?
He been and gave his wife something while she in the coma. Just try.
They gonna be like, your lab results came back
I'm
like,
not sure what happened
Like,
here.
hold on.
how did I get chlamydia? I've been asleep all year.
I'm so
All
hurt.
signs point to you.
Oh. My wife. But my wife, she ain't gonna go
Well, she ain't gonna go where?
nowhere.
I think he makes these things up in his head.
He
I'm
do.
convinced.
He does.
Where's
He
she
does.
going? She's not gonna go.
She's not
she's
gonna die.
Oh.
She's immortal.
Also, she Mother Mary. Cool.
No, he said he's gonna. Y'all just heard he said he's gonna keep her alive. So
I'm
he's,
gonna keep her alive.
You got them dolls. You know what? He got them in his
no,
basement.
I'm saying, like,
he said he gonna.
in reality, like, I wouldn't do that, but I'm Omega, so it'd be like in my head, like as a halfway joke, but halfway for real.
He gonna be saying
like
clear.
in a thought, like just imagine, like Doc, like Doc. You know what I'm saying? You might get horny or something like Doc. Do you think if we had sex, do you think it
The
might
doctor gonna be
stimulate
like-
something? Yeah, every time I go to the
He
doctor,
gonna be
they
on top
always
of her
look at
there
me
talking
like
about
that.
clear.
They
Right.
look at you like what?
And he just act, well, no, not really. They used to questions.
Well, what was the question? 'Cause I
I
want to know.
asked a lot of questions.
He gonna ask the doctor if it's okay if he has sex with the dead wife, the comatized wife.
Would it might bring her back to life?
Okay.
I think that these superpowers that you think you have, you do not have.
Right? Like what?
He said he gonna energize her with his sperm.
He wanna be Batman so bad.
I swear, you know,
I didn't say.
whoever these
you
girls
said-
were, I commend you, because there's no way.
Whoever they were, can you inbox us
She said
and tell us?
Please,
Ooh,
let
if
me
you
know so
if you were
bad.
one of the
We
girls
wanna know.
that Omega
No.
had two
He
of
had
you.
two of them.
One of you had like reddish hair. I seen that. Can you inbox us because we want to know who you are? We got a few questions.
Why?
I'm just
Why?
Cause I'm just
We're
curious.
very
we
interested.
we
What
want
if
to
they
know.
did was the one under
No,
the
it wasn't.
It wasn't her.
No, because I had hurried up and inbox Stephanie.
Exactly,
I'm like,
right.
Girl, did
You see that? Next.
Yes, who's really sleeping with him? Really? Oh, okay.
Terrible.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. one day you might see the light.
I'll be in the coma or dead. Hopefully dead.
But yeah.
Don't be in the coma.
He might.
Right, that's all the way
You don't want to be in that coma.
He said he gonna do it.
He gonna be at the block list at the nurse's desk. Like, you can't come in the room, sir.
He might get you while you're there.
You know
Ah,
what?
you heard her. She
You know
Hey.
Lucky. Okay. All right. Lucky posed another question to sum it all up. He said, "What if I was dead? Would you do it if you know at the end of the day your wife is pronounced dead? Would you say forget it? You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and."
He said you still gonna get that last.
What's the difference? A coma?
It's a total difference.
But
Like,
her privacy gonna be all cold. You still?
why she in a coma?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's
Your
no, I
body
mean,
warm.
if she-
No. A little dry, but.
Any of stuff might still be water.
Like, so if your wife died,
No, I
would
wouldn't.
you do what you would
No.
do to her in the coma?
Oh, that tickled me.
No. Like honestly, like it just depends on circumstances. I would probably like wash the body up.
So you a mortician?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying it just
Wash
depends.
the body up?
Yeah.
Like give her a bath?
After or before?
No. But if they died, like it feels like a natural cause death. And like I was there, like I wouldn't be thinking about sex. Like I'd be thinking like, damn, this is my wife, she dead. And
But
then I'd,
only
like,
if she
wash
in a
her up.
coma.
That's when you.
Like if she was in a coma, like it might start as a joke, but it might, like damn, that might, hey, but not really.
Hey.
Well, you know.
I just think that
I know what you think.
for regardless, I think you're a little sick, but the coma or death, I mean, I think you
Kill
should
me.
just.
You gotta wait.
Well, real quick, give your last remarks.
I say I pray that anybody that ever has to go through that be able to handle that situation.
Okay.
What? If you get married, you're supposed to abide by your vows. So, till death do your part, sickness and in health. Don't sleep with somebody in a coma.
India?
You can't sleep.
Lucky you next down the line, so. But I'll go. I think that if you are married, regardless if your person's in a coma, sick, anything that happens to them, to death do you part. Those are your vows. You're supposed to abide by them, and then you take yourself some personal time to think about your decisions. If you're going to grieve, if you're, because you just never know, and you have to answer to God, really. So.
Yes.
Well, cool. So you have all our opinions. Now we want to know what you think. So make sure you follow us and leave your comments at the bottom in the comment section after watching the show. Let us know what you think. Also, give us some feedback on the show and let us know what you think about the show. And we are going to be out here like 1, 2, 3. And this is question of the day with, of course, Lucky and Mr. Mega himself, Stephanie in India, and we out.